crash of 2023 is one of those subjects that people come onto this channel and say,
Orlando, you are so wrong about this. There won't be any type of downturn happening with the housing market. Correction, not gonna happen. Crash, not gonna happen.
or you get the ones that try to tell me a correction is gonna happen, but a crash isn't gonna happen. And I say, okay. Listen, listen, what does it matter? Tell me this, are prices going to go down in 2023? And some of them say,
Nah, not gonna happen. And they say low supply, Orlando. Low supply is going to shoot up the market.
and yeah, I know places like Austin, I know places like Vegas, and some places in California, and other places around the US are seeing prices drop down. But that's only because it's in the month of November and December, and wait till January. Prices are gonna shoot up like they used to shoot up back in 6 months, 8 months ago, a year ago, when houses were appreciating at a rapid pace.
I love that stuff, you know.
They won't appreciate that fast, but 10% seems about likely. And I go, oh no.
No, God, no.
Oh no. Please don't tell me you really believe that. And some of these guys really do believe that.
Yeah, I know, I heard that. That's corny.
But do you know who does believe that a housing crash will happen in 2023? Do you know? It's 41% of Americans believe that a housing crash is going to happen in 2023. So let's take a look at this. It says 41% of Americans expect a housing crash in 2023. 41% of Americans, according to a survey that was originally reported by New York Post, believe that the housing market will collapse within the next 12 months. Now, why would someone believe that the housing market is going to collapse? I don't know. Maybe it's because of red flags of inflation being super high. Maybe it's because of red flags. Mortgage rates are 7.5% right now. Or maybe it's because property taxes are shooting through the roof. Maybe it's because prices have increased so dramatically to just furnish your home. Dude, that's right, to furnish your home. That, you know, all these red flags would make 41% of Americans say, yeah, this baby's going down. The housing market is going down. And, you know, we have been seeing this, guys. Every time that the Fed comes in and increases interest rates and interest rates go up, demand goes down, right? Demand is going down, and it is crushing the housing market, guys. I just did a video on Austin. I did a video on Las Vegas. I don't know how many points that I got to show you. Like, look, it's going down, and down. And people still say, Orlando, no. I mean, all you got to do is just look at the data, man. Just look at the data. It is showing you that almost every market is seeing some type of downturn, right? And I know. Some people are saying,
Orlando, what about Florida, Miami? Some of these other places are still going up.
and I would say, yes, you got to have patience, guys. Remember, we're just getting into this.
Patience. Use the force. Think.
Remember, this has only been a 3-month stint of prices going downward, right? But we had 2 years of up. And now, I know people are getting impatient, but this is the thing that I want to tell you guys. If you get impatient during this, we're 3 months into going down, prices going down, people seeing things happen in the housing market that they've wanted to get back to affordability, and you're now getting impatient and you just want to give up on the housing market and say,
You know what? This is not gonna be for me.
maybe this game wasn't for you. Because listen, I've been telling you guys, you got to have patience.
But I want it now!
And you gotta sit on the sidelines with a purpose. A purpose. Do not overpay. Sit on the sidelines with a purpose. Research your local market. Make sure you keep eyes on the houses that you're interested in. When you see these houses go down in price every single month, and you're seeing those guys do a price cut, guys, this is what you want to see, but you have to keep an eye on it, because as soon as the market goes into your favor as a home buyer, someone else will get the deal before you. And that's what you want to avoid. So you have to keep your eye on the market. What Americans thought would be the cause of the housing crash. It says, according to 33% of respondents, a forecast crash would be caused largely by inflation, 24% by increased loan rates, and 16% by lack of affordable housing. Now, is the 33% of inflation really a surprise to anyone? We have been talking about inflation and how the Fed is going to fight to get down inflation. Remember, the Fed is trying to get inflation down to 2%. 2%, guys.
How is that even possible?
So where are we at right now? We were at 7.1%. How far do we have to go to get down to 2%? Well, that's 5%. And I've been saying this over and over and over. 8% to 6% will be super easy. That will be the easy part where you see things going down. But what about that 5 to 2% or that 6 to 2%? That area is going to be tough. I mean, tough. It's a lot of work. We're going to have to dig in the trenches to make that go down. And the Fed themselves have said that is our goal, to get down to 2%. I am not making this up. That's what the Fed said themselves. Now, will they hold on to that 2%? Will they raise it to 3%? I don't know, maybe, but let's say that they do increase it to not, our goal is now 3%. It doesn't really matter because it's still gonna be tough to get down from 6 or 5% to 3%. It's still going to be tough.
Difficult.
Remember my saying, guys, interest rates don't matter in this scenario. We don't care if interest rates are high, if the prices are low. We just don't want both. We don't want both. We don't want high prices and high interest rates because that's a lose-lose situation. We don't care if the interest rates are high. You can always refinance that down later. But if we get low prices, that's right. If you get that house that was normally at the highest point of the market was at $500,000 and now you can get it for $350 or $300 or something around there. I don't know, whatever because every market is different. I'm just saying a price difference that you feel is a good deal. If you're able to do that, you won the game, guys.
Success.
You won the game. Who cares about the high interest rate? This year, the housing market conditions have gotten worse as rising mortgage rates killed buyers' demand and compelled sellers to decrease their asking price. Despite a recent drop, the average mortgage rate, which is still more than twice as high as it was in January, is 6.31%. Well, now that rate is 7.5%, guys. So is it really a surprise? I mean, is it really a surprise that since mortgage rates went up, demand went down?
I see.
I mean, you're selling people on buying these overpriced homes. Now you're telling them that their mortgage payment is going to be double or triple what it was originally. Who is going to be able to afford that? Who will be able to beat underwriting in that when it comes to affordability? Mostly no one, right? Mostly no one. So this is the problem with being able to have some type of foresight to see exactly what's going on, and why videos like this will give you that extra foresight that you need.
Like and subscribe.
It wasn't a big surprise. I had been talking about this 4, 3, 5, 6 months before the housing market even hit the fan. I was telling people, get ready. Interest rates are going to go up. Interest rates are going to drop demand and prices will be dropped. But do not buy in this crazy overpriced market. And I get it. If you had to buy a house, you did what you had to do. But my point is this isn't a surprise, guys. We already see currently what's going on with the housing market now. It's not going to be a big surprise in 2023 when prices continue to drop down. It's not a surprise. You're hearing it here. No surprises. Prices will go down. The Fed will continue to still raise interest rates, which will drop demand, which will drop prices. To me, it's just that simple to see the writing on the wall.
That's it.
So be prepared for that. But let's take a look really quickly what everyone else thinks, because it's just not 41% of Americans who believe it. Now we have economists jumping online saying that there will be a big recession or a recession in 2023. It says, why does everyone think a recession is coming in 2023? Economists have penciled in a recession in their forecast for the next year, but views vary on the timing and severity. What they do agree on is that the Fed interest rate policy will be the trigger for the recession. What? It's like we're repeating yourself. Well, of course. Guys, listen. Tell me this in the comments. Do you think we should just let inflation just run wild? I mean, we're already paying $3 for an apple. I mean, what else? Do you want to pay $10 for one? Of course, the Fed is going to have something to do with it's trying to stop spending. That's just what it is. Trying to stop spending. That's the whole point of raising rates. So it's not a big surprise again. So as far as the severity and the timing, I don't know. I would say Q2 is a good indication of when things are going to happen, but we all know what builds up to Q2 is going to be important. That's going to be important for the home that you're looking at or the market that you're looking at, guys. So make sure that you follow me, you subscribe, you hit that notification bell, all that good stuff so that you are up on what's happening in these markets. And so you can have the foresight to make the best decision for you and your family. Once again, guys, you won't get all of your information, your financial news, housing market details, or even get into your first rental property by just watching this one video. Please watch this video here. I promise you, you will get some valuable gems, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks.